welcome back. So in today's video, I've got another anime figure and merch haul for you guys. This time because I wanted to buy my very first bunny girl figure. So I ordered from Mandarake. If you don't know, Mandarake is a series of stores in Japan that sell secondhand anime merchandise. So they sell everything from figures to like charms to manga to doujins. It is amazing, and everything is usually really cheap and in near perfect condition. So this entire order is because I wanted to buy my very first bunny girl, but to justify the cost of shipping, I did add a whole bunch of other knickknacks, which I'll go through first. So first up, I've got this Devil Homura Cospa pinch strap. So I really like collecting these, and I've also got the Godoka one, so I think they'll look really nice together. And this one was 300 yen, and I think it was unopened. Next up, I got this Fate Grand Order acrylic stand from an Ichiban Kuji. I have a few others from this series, and I think they're really cute, and the art style is really simplistic. I think this one was about 300 yen. Next up, also from the FGO Ichiban Kuji, I've got a pack of 20 of these canvas print boards. So you get all 20 characters, and I'm really excited to decorate my room with these. So I've got 20 here for 2,000 yen, so about 100 yen, $1 each. I'm particularly excited for Janota, Shuten Doji, and Musashi. Next up, I've got a mug. There's a bit of a story behind this one. Last year in Japan, I actually picked up the very same mug, and it's been my favorite mug, but I broke it a few months ago. So when I saw this one on Mandarake, I think this was 1,200 yen, I just had to pick it up because I miss my mug and I'm happy to have it again. This is a heat changing mug, so the little black soot sprites are carrying coal. When you put hot water in, they're carrying sweets instead, and No Face is replaced with the little rat and the little bird characters. It's really cute. Next up, I got some doujins. Mandarake is a great place to buy secondhand doujins. Even though they're secondhand, the condition of them is always perfect, and I highly recommend it. First up, I have Raita FGO 2 and 3. I think this was 1,000 yen and 600 yen. So Raita is the artist behind the popular Shuten Doji and Minamoto no Raiko from the FGO mobile games. So these are just a couple of illustration books with all of the characters that they have created. The art is amazing, and I think Raita is known for crazy, unrealistic body types and such. In the same vein, I picked up a Mamareko fan book. Oh my gosh. Kind of as a joke, so Mamareko, I've managed to roll her twice in my game, so even initially I wasn't the biggest fan of Mamareko. Over time, I have come to really respect the assets that she brings to the table here. But this one was 600 yen. Next up is Kimo Mimi by Cut a Dash and QP Flapper. So Kimo Mimi means with animal ears, so this has a lot of cute FGO characters but with cute animal ears. The art is really soft and sweet. This one was 400 yen. Next up, I bought a couple from the Circle Dandy Pocky Teddy. I think these were both 400 yen. The art in these are really bright and colorful, and they draw their women in a particular way, if you know what I mean. But there's a little in here for the ladies as well. Next up, I got the Catalyst for 600 yen. This one's quite a bit thicker. The cover on this is so amazing, and the rest of the art in here is so high quality. I really like the colors and all of the really cool backgrounds. Next up, I've got Mirage. I picked this one up for 1,000 yen. This time it has the lovely Jean Alter on the cover. So this is like an FGO magazine. I really like the fashion spreads where you can see the characters in their casual clothes, and I really like the fake advertisements that they put in with the characters from the game. I think it's really cool. Next up, this is the Fate Arranged design book. I picked this one up for 400 yen. This one's actually super thin, but this was mostly a cover buy. I mean, the cover looks amazing. The art in here is a very unique and interesting style, which I really like. I just wish there was more of it. Next up, we have Pacoca Volume 2. This one here was 600 yen. I love the art style in this. I love how the artist draws the faces especially. I really love this Jean spread. I think they look so beautiful. Next up is Mia Stello. This one was 600 yen. There's a lot of unique poses and backgrounds in this one, and everything has a bit of a sketchy feel, which is really cool. Lastly, actually not an FGO Dojin, shocker, but this is the Mikopikaworks 2017. I picked this one up for 1,000 yen. So Mikopika is pretty popular. I think they've had a few figures based off their art. I think the art style is fabulous. The colors are so vibrant and bright, and they really nail how they draw cute little anime girls. So lastly, the whole point of this video and the whole point of this order was to get my very first bunny girl figure, and I'm really excited. So the one I chose to get is... That was lame. Kurisu Makase from Steins Gate. Oh, she's so pretty. So if you didn't know, Free makes a line of figures called B-Style, and they're basically 1/4 figure of a bunch of anime characters in bunny girl outfits. And they're really popular among the figure collecting community, and they can get pretty expensive, and the aftermarket prices for them go way up. At first, I wasn't too sold on bunny girl figures. I was like, oh, I'm classy. I don't need 1/4 bunny girl figures. But every picture I saw of them and every time I saw them in a collection, it slowly wore me down until here I am buying my very own. I couldn't quite decide at first which bunny to pick up. I was torn between Kuritsu, the new 02 one that came out, Ryuko from Kill la Kill, and Kyoko from Danganronpa. Those 4 are my favorites. I ended up going with Kuritsu because I love her little tie, and she's probably my favorite character from the 4. Alright, I'm really excited to open her up, so let's get going. As expected, the box is bloody massive. Time to free the bunny girl. So we've got the base here. The base is very simple. It's just a white disc, literally nothing else on there. Oh my gosh, she's so heavy. You could just like kill someone with this. It's a great murder weapon. I'm very excited. All right, I'll put her together. Oh, there we go. I put her together. Oh, look at how big she is. 1/4 is not screwing around. So she cost me around 19,000 yen from Mandarake secondhand. This is about 170 US dollars. Now she was damaged, so she is a fair bit cheaper than you would normally get her for. She had paint marks on the back of her head, and that was advertised. So let's talk about everything I love with this figure. Oh my gosh, I love the 1/4 scale. It is definitely different. The biggest figure I have now is a 1/7, and now I completely understand the hype about a 1/4 figure. They just have like a certain presence about them. I like the 1/4 scale. I actually like it a lot more than I thought I would. I also love her pose. I think it nails her personality. I think Kuritsu would pose like this. She'd be a little bit embarrassed. And I really like her hand detail and how she's holding her tie. I also love the outfit. Of course, I love the real tights. This is one of the major selling points of these figures. It just makes it look so much more realistic. I also like how they sculpted her face. I think they nailed her eyes. I also like the extra detail they've put around her mouth. It's sculpted, you can see her top and bottom lip. So A few downsides. I think the base is kind of boring. I would like maybe a bit of text, even just her name on it. The next thing I'm a little disappointed in are the details. Like, where is the detail? Her armbands and her wrist cuffs are a big letdown. At this price, I would have liked them to pack a lot more detail into that armband. I'd like to see a sculpted buckle, as well as the wrist cuffs. I think they could have done a little bit more detail than just a singular black dot. Another downside for me is her hair sculpt. While I do think what they've got here looks really nice, I think it could have had a little bit more detail, and especially they could have had a few more individual strands, especially at this price point. I've seen a few of the newer figures do seem to have more interesting hair, so maybe it's just that this one's a bit older. So was she worth the price? I'd say yes, she's totally worth the price I paid. If I paid maybe $50 to $100 more, I might be a little bit disappointed with what I'm getting, but you're paying for the 1/4 scale. It's a great size and the build quality here is great. You're also paying for a really high quality body sculpt and paint job, and you're paying for the bunny figure hype. There's definitely a hype around these figures. Maybe it's the new Bunny Girl anime. Free knows that their figures are really popular and that people are willing to pay those prices for them. So in fact, I see their prices going up, unfortunately. But yeah, I probably would be a little bit disappointed if I paid $50 to $100 more for her, just because the details aren't quite there. And for like $300, you could buy other figures with amazing details and bases and backgrounds. At the end of all this, I am kind of a little bit more addicted to bunny girls than I thought I would be when I received her. I've got the Madoka one coming out next year on pre-order, so I'm really excited for that. And I think I might have to hunt down the 02 bunny. I think the two of them would look really nice together. Lastly, I did want to mention, if you guys wanted your very own bunny figure but you don't want to drop $250 on one, then I definitely look into the Taito Bicube bunnies line. They are prize figures, so they're going to be way more affordable, and I think they're actually going to be using real stockings, and they're pretty big as well. Alrighty, so I'm very happy that I'm now the proud mother of my very own little bunny girl. I guess she's not so little. But that's everything I had for you guys today, so thanks for watching. Bye guys! Wave!